Hey, Jay Cataldo here, and in this video, I'm going to teach you 3 simple hypnotic inductions that you can use right away to put nearly anyone in a hypnotic trance without them even knowing it. I call these mini inductions because they're quick and easy and fly under the radar, so your subject will have no idea that you've already started hypnotizing them. Most people don't realize this, but hypnosis is not sleep. It's actually a state of focused attention and hypersuggestibility. And you can put someone into this state while they're still wide awake and have no idea they're being hypnotized. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to teach you the first mini induction right now. It's called finger magnets. And if you'd like to learn the other 2, then just drop your email address into the form below. And I'll send you the link to the full 42-minute video with Maximodel Kiara Gomez, absolutely free. She's actually a friend of mine now, but I filmed this video on the first day I met her, so you'll get to see how I use these techniques on total strangers. So here's the first one. This is the finger magnets. It's super easy to do, and everybody loves it. So let's check it out. Hands out like this, clasp them together, put them up like you're praying to God. In a moment, you're going to extend your 2 index fingers. And when you do, you're going to stare at the space between your fingers and just pretend that you have magnets in the tips of your fingers.
Okay.
Easy. Okay? Now, if you had magnets, you would feel your fingers coming together automatically.
Yes.
Just imagine you can feel a magnetic pull. Don't pull them together. Don't pull them apart. Just pretend in your mind and see what happens. Got it? Squeeze your hands tight. All right, so that's how you set it up. You tell them to squeeze their hands together, and in a moment, because you don't want them starting now yet, you have to explain what you want them to do. They're going to extend their index fingers. They're going to stare at the space between their fingers, and just imagine that they can feel a magnetic pull between their fingers. That's it. And as they do that, you're going to use your hypnotic patter. You're just going to repeat over and over that they're feeling the pull getting stronger. They can feel their fingers coming together. The more they stare, the more they feel that force getting stronger and stronger and stronger. That's it. And you're going to keep talking like that until you see their fingers come together. Now, you're going to notice with Kiara that as her fingers were coming together, she started to pull them apart a little bit. Now, some people will do this. It doesn't usually happen. If it doesn't happen, the fingers are going to come together much, much faster. If they're pulling them apart or not following instructions, that's okay. Just refocus them and tell them what you want them to do. Now, also, here's a little trick for you. If you have them squeeze their hands tightly together first, then the position of their hands will make the fingers come together faster. It's a little physiological trick, but you'll notice that after she squeezed her hands together, she relaxed them a little bit. So that's why it took a little longer, but it's okay. You don't have to wait for the fingers to come together. You could if you wanted to, but I like to be quick and move things along fast so they don't overanalyze what's happening. All right, so here's the next part. Bend your fingers, stare at the space, feel the pull getting stronger, stronger, stronger. That's right. The more you stare, the more they come together automatically. That's right. Feel that pull getting stronger, the more you stare. That's right. Fingers moving together as if they have a mind of their own. And don't try to pull them apart. Just let them do what they need to do. That's right. So here she starts to smile because she can feel them coming together. She notices something's happening. Something else I do, I say, that's right. Each time I see something I want, each time she focuses more, or each time the fingers move together a little bit more, I'll say that's right, which acts as a hypnotic suggestion to her subconscious mind. It's a little advanced. You don't need to know that. What's important here is that you keep their focus between their fingers. And you keep repeating over and over, feel them coming together, the pull's getting stronger, feel those magnets stronger, stronger, stronger. That's it. And then you wait, because hypnotic movement typically is slow and jerky. They're usually not going to come together immediately. Try to fight it, it actually works better, and then feel it. That's another useful line. If you see them pulling them apart or they're trying to fight it, you can say, the more you fight it, the better it works. Getting even stronger. That's right. Automatically, because that's how powerful your mind is. That's right. Really don't want them to touch, and you're pulling them apart a little bit, but that's cool. It works. Perfect. Put your hands out. So she's still kind of fighting it at the end, and that's okay. Look, here's an important tip for you guys. The best hypnotists in the world are not always successful. It's a myth that they get the results they want every single time. It doesn't happen. Most of them are putting out their absolute best videos on YouTube, and they're not going to show you when they fail. But here's the thing. What makes a hypnotist great is that they never skip a beat. They keep moving forward until they find an approach that works with the person in front of them. That's it, because you got to modify what you do slightly for every person you work with. Now, my personal hypnosis system, the one I teach in my course, I designed it in a way that ensures you're never going to fail or look silly in front of an audience, because everything that happens looks and feels like a success to the subject, because they don't know exactly what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve. So if you frame it properly, they think that everything that happens is supposed to happen. And they think you are absolutely flawless as a hypnotist. And this is great because once you know you're not going to look like a fool or get laughed at when you make a mistake, your confidence shoots up through the roof. And at that point, you start getting better results because your subjects can then sense that you're super confident and sure of yourself. So of course you start to get better results. And if you want to learn my whole system from start to finish, then you're going to want to check out my 7-day quick start home study course, which is designed to have you hypnotizing total strangers like a pro in 7 days or less. And in this home study program, I'll be teaching you the 3 most important aspects of hypnosis, which are how to drop someone into a deep trance, how to perform hypnotic phenomena such as freezing someone's body, amnesia, time distortion, and many others, and also how to use simple, therapeutic techniques to help people overcome their issues and challenges. You're going to get full breakdowns, you're going to get word-for-word scripts, and you'll also get to see me perform the techniques on multiple girls. So you'll know exactly what to expect in the real world, because every person's unique, so every session becomes a little bit different. And if you do decide to get the course, you'll also get to see this entire session with Kiara from start to finish, because I threw it in as a little extra bonus. You'll also get my session notes, so you'll know exactly what I'm doing each step of the way and why I'm doing each step, which makes it a lot easier to follow along. And lastly, just so you know, most of my students who have taken other courses and workshops say that the 7-day Quick Start program is the absolute fastest way they've found to learn hypnosis, which will save you years of wasted time and money on other programs that don't teach a complete system from A to Z that actually works in the real world. So you might want to check that out. But let's get back to your lesson. This is the next mini induction. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's super sneaky, easy to do, and it always gets a great reaction. Now, the next 2 mini inductions are even more effective. So go drop your email address into the form below, and I'll send the full video right on over. Look for an email from Jay Cataldo or info@learnhypnosisfast.com. And make sure you check your spam box or your promotions folder if you're using Gmail, because sometimes my emails end up in spam. Next, there'll be a confirmation link in the email that you'll have to click on so I can send you the video. You'll also be added to my mailing list so I can send you more free instructional videos, and you can unsubscribe whenever you'd like. I also recommend that you whitelist my email address so your videos won't end up in spam. Whitelisting is different for every email provider, but for Gmail accounts, you would just hover over my name with the mouse and click Add to Contacts. So go have fun blowing people's minds with your new skills, and please feel free to email me if you have any questions. I'll talk to you soon.